Hello there. You are watching the Culinary Curator, a program which is designed for ideas for today and tomorrow. What is a Culinary Curator? Curator is an app or program created to track the items in the fridge and pantry. Main purpose is to avoid the items getting past the expiry date and encourage you to use the items that are going to be spoiled as early as possible. Also, it carries the shopping list. It is convenient when you are going shopping. The database is secured with your own credentials. First, I have to advise you that this will not work with older smartphones such as iPhone 8, 8 Plus, etc. I haven't tested on all the other devices. It works on a browser. The program doesn't get downloaded to your device, but it requires access to the camera. And if you have a older phone, the access to the camera is very much limited. That's why it may not work on some devices. The program has been designed with certain ideas in mind. Ease of use and security of data are the main principles while designing this. It allows you to access it in all types of devices such as laptops, desktops, smartphones. We haven't tested on all the devices, but tested on Windows 10, 11, and iPhone 17. They all work fine. It uses the browser, as I said earlier. As long as you have a browser, it doesn't matter whether it is Edge, Chrome, or Firefox, it should all work. It doesn't work on iPhone 8, 8 Plus, as I told you, so older smartphones may not work. Let's look at the features in the app. Before that, I have to say that this is in a trial version for you to access free. This uses several AI apps that uses tokens. Hence, running the program would cost me. After the initial trial period, if there is sufficient interest or need, I will require a small subscription to cover the cost. I anticipate about $1 a month on the maximum. Using this requires a Google Mail account. It is free to sign up. Also, it is easy to sign up. This is required to authenticate and secure your access to the database. Then click on the link. If watching this in the video, you have the URL or the Uniform Resource Locator given in the description window. Let's look at some how it looks and operates. Top 3 buttons allows you to return to the home page, the first page, or provides feedback, that is to give me feedback about usefulness, non-usefulness, or other errors or faults that you encounter. Please provide feedback and we will appreciate that. The last button, which is on the top, is an exit, that is to exit this program. So it make it a habit to exit it as long as you're using a shared PC or shared PC with others. The third icon is an icon that is from the Google account. It is to indicate that you have signed in. It is the bird flying there in my icon, and that's what is showing you there. Next, we will go to the middle of the page. The big 4 buttons or images there in the middle of the page, they take you to the respective areas: fridge, pantry, or shopping list. The third one, which is the salad bowl, is the expiring soon area. So when you click on these, the data in the database will be shown as sorted into whether it is inside the fridge, whether it is in the pantry, and the expiry date, and so on. The buttons at the bottom, or just above the last row, that will allow you to add your items to the list, and that is via scanning your receipt. So if you bring your receipt from the shopping, just take the photograph in the camera using this app, and that will take that image and ask you whether you want to use that image. And if you use that image, it will scan it, it will find out what and what you have purchased, and it will add those items into the list. While adding, it will ask you to confirm that you want to add all of them. You can certainly modify the areas after accepting as well. Once you have inserted all the items into the database, you go to the respective areas or in the full list, and across each item there is one pencil icon. Click on that button. That will allow you to edit quantity, name, all kinds of things. So if it is a scanned item, scanned receipt item, most likely you won't get your expiry date. So it will just put some dates there. You have to ensure that the dates are appropriate. But if you scan an item itself rather than just the receipt, you can show the camera the area where the name of the item as well as the expiry date is visible. For example, in a milk carton, if you take the picture on the front, it identifies the milk carton by the name there as well as the expiry date printed on that page. If it is not that, then you can scan the backside. It will have most likely the name there as well. Scanning this way allows you to really record the date easily. So that this means you have to show every item one by one and make sure that it is scanned. Then you have to add each item. So that means, if you have purchased 3 cartons of milk, then you have to change the quantity to 3 afterwards. In the case of the last button, manual entry, it is, as the name implies, you have to enter all the details using your keyboard or your touchpad. So that means you will enter the name, where do you want to store it or whatever, as well as quantity and expiry date. Now let us go and look at the feedback button. The feedback, as the name implies, is to provide feedback, and I would appreciate your feedback. It will be sent to me as it is described there. Fridge button. If you click on the fridge button, you will see the list of items in the fridge. You can edit these by clicking on the pencil icon next to it, as I said before. As you use the item, you can keep decrementing, reducing the number. So the quantity becomes less and less. When it reaches 0, it automatically updates the shopping list. Here too, you can add items by scanning or manual entry. This page allows you to toggle between all and pantry in the page itself. So that means you can see what is in the pantry by clicking on the pantry, or by clicking on all, you can see the whole inventory. Of course, pantry button, when you click, you will see the list of items in the pantry with editing and deleting and all that. And also this is a top buttons, all fridge and pantry available even there. I have just given you the all or the inventory button also, a slice of the list. So that means it gives you what is in the fridge as well as what is in the pantry. And it says where it is: fridge, crisper drawer, or pantry shelf, or spice rack. So, it sorts them into different places. You can always edit them. At the bottom of the page, the last 4 buttons, they allow you to gain access to inventory by clicking on that. It is available on all pages. Expired, quickly get everything in one spot. Add allows you to add one of those items. List will give you the shopping list. And finally, we have attempted to assist you with the groceries and fridge items with expiry dates and shopping list to reduce waste and save money doing so. Finally, I would like to thank you for listening and watching this video, and I would hope that you will try it out, trial it, give me feedback. Thank you. Bye.